Hi, this is Lane8492. This is my only true crime story video I'm doing today. This is another case here in the state of Florida. This is a Florida death row inmate, Chadwick Scott Willacy. You see, Chadwick Scott Willacy was convicted in the brutal murder of his neighbor, Marlys Mae Sather, after he broke into her home in Palm Bay up in Brevard County Brevard County in Florida. Apparently, as Chadwick Scott Willacy broke into Marlys Mae Sather's home, she caught him breaking into her home when she went to her house while she was on her lunch break from work. And that's when Chadwick Scott Willacy apparently attacked Marlys Mae Sather. He apparently bludgeoned her with a blunt object. I don't know the exact details, but when that didn't work, he doused her with gasoline and set her house on fire. And according to the autopsy report, Marlys Mae Sather died from smoke inhalation. Now, apparently, when Marlys Mae Sather had failed to report back from work from her lunch break, which, of course, her employer knew it was not like her to do that, they contacted her son-in-law to check in on her, and that's when he found the place on fire and called the police. And apparently, probably, which led to the neighbor, Chadwick Scott Willacy, being the suspect. And, of course, that would lead to the arrest of Chadwick Scott Willacy, and he went on trial in Brevard County, Florida, at the Brevard County Courthouse. He was found guilty and sentenced to death. And now Governor Ron DeSantis has signed his warrant of execution for April 21st of this year. If carried out, this will be the 6th execution this year in Florida already. Florida has executed 3 prisoners so far this year: Ronald Palmer Heath, Melvin Lee Trotter, and Billy Leon Karras. And of course, I already did true crime videos on them. And now the next 2 will be that of Michael Lee King and James Aaron Duckett, and I've already done true crime videos on them. Of course, Michael Lee King's execution is this Tuesday in 3 days. And then on the last day of March, on the 31st, will be the execution of James Aaron Duckett. And of course, last year, Florida carried out 19 executions. When Chadwick Scott Willacy is executed, this will be the 5th prisoner executed for a crime committed up in Brevard County in Florida. The 4 they've executed so far for crimes committed in Brevard County, Florida, were Jeffrey Joseph Dougherty in the electric chair in 1988, Mark Dean Schwab by lethal injection in 2000. Jeffrey Joseph Dougherty was executed in the electric chair in 1988. Mark Dean Schwab by lethal injection in 2008. James Philip Barnes in 2023 by lethal injection. And last year, Brian Frederick Jennings by lethal injection. And it's probably likely that Florida might break another record in carrying out executions this year in Florida, because apparently the signing of execution dates appears to not be letting up in Florida. This is Lane8492. I have an associate's, bachelor's, and master's degree in criminal justice. Hope you enjoy this video and let me know what you think. Thanks.